Oke semuanya, selamat datang kembali di game L.A Noire. Langsung aja kita lanjutin ya. Jadi sekarang kita udah dapat promosi, kita jadi homicide detective sekarang, bukan lagi traffic. Jadi sekarang ranking kita homicide detective. Jadi kita sekarang ngurusin kasus-kasus pembunuhan gitu, bukan traffic lagi. Dan ya partner kita juga ganti ya, bukan siapa sih kemarin partner kita, namanya lupa gue. Ya pokoknya partner kita ganti, kapten kita juga ganti ternyata sekarang. Udah pensiun katanya kapten kita yang dulu. Ini partner kita sekarang udah tua dia nampaknya.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Lu mau jalan duluan apa gue duluan sih yang jalan nih, orang gimana sih? Dia berhenti jalannya. Samping-sampingan lagi, romantis banget kita.
You're a real asshole, you know that?
Hey. Nggak bisa ngobrol gue.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Oke, jadi ada kasus pembunuhan. Kasus pertama kita ini The Red Lipstick Murder kalau nggak salah judulnya. Mobilnya juga ganti ya, keren sih. Sebenarnya bentuknya sama-sama aja sih ya. Bentuknya tuh mirip-mirip gitu, mobil-mobil zaman dulu.
Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the deck.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
Asik-asik gebet lu.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Black Dahlia.
Closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
The Black Dahlia itu gue kayak pernah denger deh. Itu kasus beneran kalau nggak salah ya, Black Dahlia ya. Gue suka sih sebenarnya nonton kasus-kasus kayak true crime gitu. Black Dahlia kayaknya gue pernah denger deh. Ini gue nggak tahu, setiap gue main game ini pasti ada frame drop deh nih.
Crime scene is just up a dirt road, detective.
Ini kayaknya tempat yang waktu itu ya. Kayaknya gue udah pernah deh kesini.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oke, ini kasus pertama kita nih. Kayaknya bakalan susah sih pasti. Oh god. Oh god. Kayaknya gue harus sensor nih. Nggak disensor loh sama game, gila. Nggak disensor sama game. Waduh, gue harus sensor nih.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part
Nggak disensor sama game.
it's parked here. They use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Aduh. Bentar, sebelum ke mayatnya ada sesuatu nggak? Ini apa nih? Jejak kaki?
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s.
Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Oke, laki-laki.
The victim's bag?
Apa tuh? Apa ini?
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Oke, lipstick. Apa nih? Ini apaan?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Oh, puzzle. Puzzle? Wait. Aduh, mulai ada puzzle lagi. Oke, ada puzzle di sini nih. Gua nggak tahu lagi. Oh, gini kali ya. Nah. Salah ya. Waduh, bakalan lama nih kayaknya nih. Kasus yang satu ini kayaknya salah. Oke. Nggak begitu susah sih sebenarnya.
Bamba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Property of the Bamba Club. Lighter, oke, jadi korek itu ya. Oke, kita ke mayatnya langsung. Astagfirullahalazim. Halo. Goblok. Diinjak sama dia.
Cause of death? It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
Oke. Tahu.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face? Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Oh God. Si Cole juga kagak pakai sarung tangan lagi. Apa tuh?
What about this wound on the finger? Something removed, a ring most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Cincin. Gila, Rockstar emang kalau bikin game ya nggak disensor sama sekali. BD, maksudnya apa tuh? Black Dahlia maksudnya. Black Dahlia itu kayaknya kasus beneran deh. Gue kayak pernah denger gitu. Ada aja nggak sih? Gila coy, nggak disensor sama sekali coy sama game coy. Sebenarnya ada settingannya kali ya, di setting kalau mau disensor gitu.
What does the writing on the victim mean? BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent.
Ya,
Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick. Any idea of the time of death? From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bamba? Man could die of thirst on the case.
bentar. Ada ini nggak sih? Ada outfit lo, gue baru baca ada outfit di sini. Tuh, display. Coba interface-nya gue largein ya. Soalnya gue mainnya di layar yang gak begitu besar, jadi gue kadang gak bisa ngeliat teksnya jujur. Kayaknya gak bisa deh, kayaknya. Enggak, gue tuh ada option buat sensor gitu gak sih? Gak ada ya? Aduh, gue ada sensor sih itu. Nggak disensor sama game Mac. Gokil. Rockstar tuh kalau bikin game nggak nanggung ya. Kita kemana sekarang nih ngomong-ngomong? Oh, ke klub itu kali ya. The Bamba Club, oke. Oke, Bamba Club yuk. Partner gue udah tua nih masalahnya nih. Dia grumpy pasti. Orang udah tua pasti grumpy. Goblok.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Ya oke, sorry. Oke, jadi di badan si korban ada tulisan BD yang ditulis pakai lipstick gitu.
Copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. You've been working evidence.
Iya, Black Dahlia itu.
6 months and got nits.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found it.
Oke.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. 211 is shots fired.
Jadi kan ada tulisan BD. Orang-orang kiranya BD itu maksudnya Black Dahlia, tapi si partner kita ini kayak nggak percaya gitu. Kayak itu cuma apa sih? Kayak apa ya bahasanya? Kayak berusaha ngebuat kita ini apa? Fokusnya jadi kabur ke hal yang semestinya gitu. Ngerti nggak maksudnya? Oke, kita sekarang mau ke klub ya. Bar apa klub sih tadi? Gue lupa gue. Bamba Club, oke. Bentar deh, evidence kita apa aja? Size B. Oh, size X. Lipstick. Missing jewelry. Murder victim. Oh, kita belum dapat namanya ya. Belum dapat namanya kita. Oke.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Celine Henry.
Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Enak ya, enak ya kerja lu ya. Bentar.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband.
Lah mulutnya kagak gerak ini
She
orang.
was here last night? Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Dia kelihatannya sedih sih, tapi
If you're waiting for a free drink, it ain't coming.
Apa sih? Kok gue gak bisa mencet? Size B. Jewelry, okay.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Bener apa enggak tadi tuh gua? Oke, bener.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Yes, I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Oke, benar untung.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came in here last night looking like she...
Kayaknya gue salah deh tadi.
They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Aduh, salah kan bener gue tadi.
Thanks, Mr. McCole. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
A waitress, can I have another spoon?
Oke, gue salah tadi. Harusnya emang bohong sih tadi dia. Yang terakhir tuh bohong harusnya.
Let's get out of here.
Ntar gue nelpon dulu.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Hah? Cara nelpon
Where's
lah?
that goddamn place?
Operator, give me R&I.
R&I itu apa ya?
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Oke. Kita juga dapat license plate tadi ya. Mana partner gue mana?
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
You cover my shift on Wednesday.
Gila, dia udah di mobil loh. Kapan dia di mobil tiba-tiba? Oke, kita ke Henry Residence. Bisa lewat sini nggak?
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, fellas.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst to fringe, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Kok ditutup sih? Kita mau ke rumah suaminya ya sekarang ya. Kota ini sebenarnya gede juga ternyata ya. Gue baru nyadar loh. Kayaknya ini gue belum pernah kesini deh sebelumnya. Dia ngapain tuh orang tuh? Pengen gue tabrak dia. Oke. Henry Residence. Halo Mr. Henry, pintunya mana ini?
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Oh, kayaknya entah apa yang terjadi.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Family burned to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. Flashback nih. Tapi gue gak ngerti deh sama flashback ini hubungannya apa.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Gue gak ngerti deh sama flashback ini jujur. Maksudnya apa sih? Apa nih? Kunci tuh.
Don't think this is any use to
Itu kunci, Cole. Kunci itu penting loh. Mampus. Rumah-rumah di luar negeri tuh kayaknya rata-rata pada punya piano ya, keren sih.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Tiffany, the rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Oke. Tiffany. Aduh, nih orang ngapain sih? Ganggu gua aja loh. Berantakan banget lagi nih rumah. Mas bang, gue belum ngecek ini nih tadi nih. Nggak ada ya, oke. Dia ngikutin gua mulu loh. Kalau partner gue yang sebelumnya kan dia ini ya, dia kayak investigasi juga gitu. Dia ngikutin gua doang ini si kuncung ini. Aduh, gue lebih suka partner gue yang lama. Bantuin kayak bang. Apa tuh? Sepatu. Cinderella pun tiba.
Above average for a lady.
Size 9. Size 8 ya yang pembunuhnya itu ya, katanya ya, size 8. Size 9 itu berapa sih? Ukurannya size 9. Size 9 itu berapa ya?
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Nah ini sumber masalahnya tuh ini nih, alkohol. Ini alkohol kan? Di game ini banyak banget kayak ginian. Makanya banyak kriminal.
Seems irrelevant.
Ada surat. If you...
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
If you sober up...
I've seen evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2 okay, Jacob. Oh, jadi yang mabuk istrinya.
Drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Good word.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459.
Jacob Henry's apartment. Oke, kita udah selesai di sini. Katanya kita mau ngobrol sama neighbor. Itu siapa? Hey, sir. Ini siapa nih orang? Hey.
I knew it.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and then sit down.
Oke. Nah, makanya jangan mabok deh. Udah, nggak usah mabok-mabok lah. Oke.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Ya, gue juga nggak yakin si Jacob si orangnya yang ngebunuh. Oke, kita ke Jacob Henry apartment sekarang. Bego dah. Ya, gue udah nyalain sirine juga loh. Mana sih?
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
Yeah, for my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it.
Bego.
Skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Oke, ini dia. Ini apartemennya suaminya nih si Jacob.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Oke. Ada autosave nggak sih? Oke semuanya, sorry banget. Kayaknya sampai sini dulu aja video kali ini ya. Gue bakalan lanjutin buat main game ini di video selanjutnya. Tentunya tungguin aja. Makasih buat yang udah nonton. Kalau kalian suka video ini, kalian bisa like, share, subscribe. Makasih sekali lagi. Sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya. Bye.